I think it would have been easy for him just to go quick first up, but he's bowled the ball really slowly, which has been very interesting.
Brave move, good pace as well, slow pace. That's why he's so good. He's so experienced. Short delivery, pull. There's a fielder there. Fast outfield. First boundary for Quetta. Beg your pardon, with Peshawar.
Yeah, that set up very nicely for Akmal to hit it crisply through mid-wicket. So he's off the mark with a good shot, this time on the shorter side, Baba.
Yeah, as much as we gave Zulfi credit in the first two balls, that delivery, the one thing you need to do is when you bowl the ball slow like he has been, you've got to make them hit you off the front foot. And if they hit you off the back foot, it becomes a free hit. For Zalmi, it's been interesting. Cameron Akmal's got off to a fast start, which has allowed David Malan just to play. And so, you know, it'll be interesting if they can, if Quetta can get into and get out Cameron Akmal, it'll be interesting to see how Malan's role changes.
Right, they're reworking the field. Is not happy. In one of the other performances, he bowled on the shorter side and was pinned for runs. So what's happening now? Something to do with the lights? Well, the lights are blinking. Yeah, I think that seems to be a major distraction. So they'll have to be switched off. Nobody wants this. Cameron Akmal once again off to a very good start. Watch out for his form, because on his own he can win this final for Zalmi.
Yeah, he can, and he's certainly been incredible by getting off to such a fast start and setting tempo and setting tone for the rest of the innings.
Oh, yes. Finds the gap, and once again the timing was flawless. In good form, and you've got to be careful if you're flighting the ball and not pushing it through. The length has got to be in the right area.
Clever cricket, waited for it, and then played. There were three fielders there, and he took his time, created that gap between point fielder and backward point fielder. Second boundary.
Again, it was the length. The length allowed Cameron Akmal to play off the back foot, and if he does that, he's going to punish you.
Get on to his favorite shot, which is the cut shot. Oh, finds the gap once again. Massive beginning for the Zalmis, and Cameron Akmal has got 3 boundaries in that over. For them, it's 13 without a wicket.
Yes, Sarfaraz and Moin Khan are going to be very disappointed by that first over. So often the first over sets tone, and tone is the most important thing they've faced. Sarfaraz will be disappointed because I'm not sure it was, but at point the guy dived over one and the guy's knocked one on the boundary there. And tone again is so important in the first couple of overs of a 2020 game.
That's a wide down the leg side, even though he was shuffling across towards the offside, but still is a wide ball down the leg side. With Zulfikar Babar, the idea to flight the ball may not be a natural, instinctive ball for him, because he's so good at that faster delivery, aiming the pads. Well, Pepsi catch a crore. We saw plenty of good catches in the UAE. Be ready for one now.
It's got to be 100 meters plus here, because the stands are way back.
Shot ball and taken care of. It's the maximum, and what a strike by the left-hander in glorious form, that ball. It's a drive, finds the gap, glorious shot making from the left-hander. Really was majestic.
Unbelievable start by the Peshawar Zalmi. Ideal start. David Malan is in good nick. He's got 25 ball 50 against Quetta. In a previous game they played together, and he's off 15 of 6. Good cricketing shot.
I think point, and that's Zalmi now need to keep rotating strike. Instead of just looking for boundaries, need to be having the ability to drop the ball for one and run, just to keep that scoreboard moving.
That's into the gap. May just find the fence. Desperate effort, I think that's hit the fence. Given by the fielder as well. Once again, got to admire the timing and the placement. He is looking glorious.
He really is. Sensibly played shot. It's a lightning fast outfield. Anything into the gap will race away to the boundary. Roll of the wrist. He knew where the square leg fielder was in front of the umpire. He played it behind. Good effort, but not good enough in the end. Another boundary for Kamran Akmal.
Yeah, that's amazingly timed. That really is. The pitch looks sensational, and the outfield, as you said, Wasim and Ramiz, is so quick. This is fantastic, and the thing that they're going to see how he goes.
Misfield at that point. I think he wasn't quick enough really to cut it off. Great hitting square through the offside by Akmal.
Really good cricket from Peshawar, especially from Kamran Akmal. 21 of 12 waited and just played that shot between the gap. 5th boundary for Kamran Akmal. Strike rate of 175.
I thought the leg umpire was perfectly placed to stop that for
Food.
no,
That
yeah,
too?
food as well as but people are obviously, I mean, they're made for hospitality. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's done the job. He's been outstanding. 100th T20 wicket for Emirates. And he deserved one because he's bowling a lovely channel. Sir Vivian is happy, chappy. And the dugout becomes live once again. David Malan miscuing that one, mistiming a drive, and credit to Emirates for creating that doubt in his mind and creating that bit of inconsistency through the offside. Big inside edge, takes care of Malan for 17, and it's 42 for 1. Loads of experience, is a big match player, Marlon Samuels. His record in the final is pretty special.
Inside edge, around the wicket, onto his stumps. The breakthrough Quetta wanted. They got it in the 5th over.
Slow ball, oh, very close to the diving Sarfraz. That will go and hit the fence, but Emirates will almost befuddle the batsman with a slow ball. Good delivery first up.
Interesting, they went to the bouncer to Samuel's first up. Tamil Mills got him out, caught it short leg in a round robin game, and so it was obviously a ploy. It was obviously a plan to go short at him, and nearly paid off.
The wide angle lens in though. Magnificent shot behind square. It was in the air for a while, but just too good.
And boy, did Peshawar need this. 19 balls since the boundary, and this time once again that cut shot. You don't bowl short and wide to Kamran Akmal. He's hit all his boundaries there, and Quetta not learning.
Oh, it was catchable. Maybe a really good catch.
So, continuing on. Oh, it's a big. Is it going? Is it going? It's gone!
If one player can play the spin well and in form, is Kamran Akmal. Use of the feet and got right close to the pitch. It's a long hit and he managed it just a few feet from the boundary.
Good positive use of the feet by Akmal. He said, right, let's have a bit of this. And he's going again, inside out for 1. It's Samuels now has got to put the foot down.
It's so difficult to bowl Kamran Akmal especially when he's in this sort of form. You bowl him a little bit short, he cuts you for 4, and then he's always ready. He's very smart. He comes down the pitch and get to the pitch of the ball and hit you straight also. That was just gone a little bit wider from the fielder, and that's gone another boundary. Runs have started flowing again.
How good are these bats? It looked like a leading edge and it almost carried to 6 over extra cover. It's trying to close the face on it, and it's gone over extra cover. No chance for the field. A couple of bounces into the fence.
You bowl, you play a couple of bad overs, and then suddenly you'll play an over which will cover the entire thing. A bit like Gale.
He didn't get it, folks. Honestly, he didn't. He's just a little flip.
That you played a test match here, and that was 1988. You don't want to talk about it. You want to talk about the 6.
No, I hit shots very similar to this. Oh, the lovely down the pitch over there, the mid-wicket. They're appealing, and he's gone. Big wicket. Akmal gone. Hassan stands up to the...
Another one! Inside out! Missed it completely. Nawaz strikes.
And Sir Vivian is at it again. What lovely piece of bowling here. Oh, beats him down the leg side. Magnificent piece of stumping and bowling. This fellow is pretty special, Hassan Khan. He was alert to what was happening. It was given as a wide, but he was stumped by a wide margin, and well, things feel for the game. The rare full toss is put away. This should be managed. Oh, that's gone through. It was pretty pedestrian stuff. Who is this? Saad Naseem there, letting one go through his legs.
Could have been a costly miss here. Was straight to him. I can understand the outfield is fast, but body behind the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball.
Yeah, that's a cardinal error. They're just building pressure, and then you have a fielder let one through his legs. It just bursts the bubble, and no wonder.
If Peshawar loses wicket, there'll be a tremendous pressure. Another very, very sensible shot from Hafiz, and that makes up 100. 14 overs gone, 101 for...
In the air, now someone get under it. It's flying, two fieldsmen converging, and they take the catch. Big wicket to Amrit. Big wicket to Quetta.
Catching has been excellent from Quetta. Not only this game, but overall they've been superb. Hafiz goes for 12. It's 112 for 5.
Oh, that's a big shout, and gone! It's all happening here in Lahore. Quetta's on top for sure.
The West Indian has come to the party straight away. They've off his feet. No balls.
Well, it's been 51 balls since they've hit the last 6. So it's about time they hit one now. We need to go big, Mr. Sammy. Oh, there might have been a chance for a run out. He looked up before he got the ball. Should have got the ball first.
Yeah. Sean Irvine just taking his eye off the ball. A clean pickup, and he was in business.
Can he go downtown? Oh, outside edge. Luck's a fortune, really is. A bit like Waqar Yunus batting against Craig McDermott. Hit it with your eyes shut.
You really want me to go back now and talk about 1988, yeah? Yeah, they need a bit of luck, isn't it? They're
here for a 6. Oh, and he pulls it away again. That might go for 4. That's 4. Length, length, length. You've got to bowl your defensive lengths at this stage.
Well, he set deep mid-wicket and deep square leg back for exactly that kind of length. But these guys are so strong. That inside edge, a thick inside edge, and it's raced away, bisected the fielders and gone to the fence.
I know he hasn't played much. Oh, has he got all of it? It's going, it's going, it's gone! Big, big 6. Peshawar, well, they've sort of got their nose back into it. 133 for 6. In the air. Oh, he's got all of that. That's got an air hostess on it. Throw him another ball. Magnificent 6.
well, he's not going to spare you from that length. We saw it in the last over also, and Anwar didn't learn from that. That was right in his arm. What's that? That's gone mild.
Well, did anyone catch a craw out there? The Pepsi catch a craw. He's wound up and he knows it. He's hit that right in the middle. Yeah, just wipe it off. Put it back in the scabbard. Oh, big, big 6. Again, the bowler's got to hit the defensive lines and lengths. Can't afford them to get another 13. Look at the big stride. That's a long stride for me for such a player, but he's so strong. That's in the previous over, straight down the ground. But look at the way he holds the bat high up in the grip, uses the handle. And he's done it again. Has he got enough of it? You betcha! Oh, it's raining sixes at Lahore.
Sami has arrived. Just the bat swing that he has might look awkward, but so powerful. This one just short of a length, and he's powered it, muscled it over long on. Fantastic hitting.
Well, again, that length, you just can't bowl those lengths, folks, not at this level, because guys will, what we say,